Welcome, beautiful buddy Saint-Germain family. I asked you guys on Twitter, name me two players I need to choose between who is better for a video, and we are here. So 142 comments, maybe 20 of them are spam and trolling and so on, but majority of them is two players. We gotta pick between who's better. There's obviously gonna be a lot of copies and duplication of each other, but let's get into it. Cazorla or Gundogan? That's a great one to start off. Gundogan, you obviously got the Dortmund time reaching that Champions League final. Then with City with Pep Guardiola. Cazorla. I think ability. That's the thing. I have to decide now. Am I going to decide on ability or, what they've done? Obviously, Gundogan, what he's done, more than Cazorla. But ability, Cazorla. And you know what? Obviously, we're going to do this strictly using ability. Cazorla, better player than Gundogan. Dumfries from Frimpong. Tough one. But I'm going to pick Dumfries. Pedri or Bellingham settled the debate once for all. I think Pedri and Bellingham, this debate that's been going on. Obviously, it's Barca fans, their best midfielder. Madrid fans, not even their best midfielder. If you watch Madrid 20 times, you will realize Valverde is a better player than Bellingham. Or at least performs better, is at least more consistent. Obviously, Pedri takes it. Ousmane Dembele or Osimhen? I mean, come on. Respect Ousmane Dembele. Current Haaland versus current Sørloth. Obviously, current Haaland. I know that Sørloth has he scored like a La Liga goal every 62nd minute or something, but come on, man. Vitinha or Pedri? Pedri. Ronaldo or Ferran Torres? I know Payne G Barca here is a huge Ferran Torres fan, but I gotta say Ronaldo. Leao versus Kvara? Ooh. Because I rate Leao really highly as well. I just think he's unserious. I just don't think he has the mentality and the willingness to do it at the top level. Pick Kvara, but it's very tight. Isak or Gyökeres? I mean, as a Swede, it obviously has to be Isak. Simple. Andres Santos or Moscardo and why? Honestly, I think Moscardo has a higher ceiling. But obviously, Andres Santos is, led a bit forward more in his career. So at the moment, I'm going to say Andres Santos, but I definitely think Moscardo will go over him. João Neves or Pedri? Pedri. Pelé or Maradona? Honestly, this is something I want to start doing. It's stop talking about these players because, come on. Yes, we've watched comps and everything, but you can watch, I don't know, a bum-ass comp and you think it's good. So, you know what? Pelé, Maradona, shout out to them. I'm not going to pick between them. Shout out to both. Hakimi or Dumfries? Gotta be Hakimi. Yamal and Doue. Maybe Dembele, Rafinha, Salah. Yamal and Doue. You know what? Give it to Yamal for the moment. Maybe Dembele, Rafa, Salah. I mean, obviously, Ousmane Dembele. Konate, Upamecano, and why? Upamecano. Just can do more. I would say both of them great dual winners, but the main thing Upamecano has over Konate is the ball playing ability, even though Konate is also very short with the ball. Prime Warren or Gavi? So Prime Warren or Prime Gavi? I got to give it to Prime Gavi. What, in the beginning of last season for Barca? I'll pick that Gavi. Current Gavi? No, Prime Warren. Neves versus Ruiz? Neves. Kamara versus Tape. I don't know enough about Kamara. Give it to my boy Tape. Kvara Dembuz. For the moment, Dembuz, but Kvara will surprise a lot of people next season. Hakimi or Nuno? Nuno. Benzema, Berta Arfa. Oh, Benzema easily. Ryan Cherki, Achlios. Ryan Cherki. Obviously, he's played at the top level more than Achlios. I know that they're similar ages. Just, Cherki came onto the scene much earlier, but obviously Cherki is like one of the most talented players in the world. Barcola or Gakpo? Barcola. Gerard Martin or Juan Bernat? I mean, currently Gerard Martin, because Bernat is... But prime-wise, obviously Juan Bernat. Svilar or Kraneshki? No clue who they are. Kvaratskhelia or Salah? Kvaratskhelia. Barella or Vitinha? Vitinha. Neymar or Salah? Neymar. We kind of quit. I don't know. Suarez or Leva? Suarez. Vitinho or Pedri? Pedri. Thiago Silva or Ramos? Thiago Silva. Doue or Barcola? Desiree Doue. Musiala or Verts? Oof. You see, there are some comparisons. Too tight, too close. Musiala, Verts. Shout out to Musiala, but I gotta pick Verts. I think when I watch Verts, when I've seen Verts, I think he's a better football player than Musiala. Rodrigo Moro or Mustafa Tuano? I think at the moment, Mustafa Tuano is showing more of his talent and caliber, so I'm gonna go for Manstantono. Ryan Cherky or Doue? Shout out to Doue, but that's the thing. I think they get you off your seat for different stuff, but I gotta pick Ryan Cherky. PSGINT, Neymar's first season at PSGINT, Bellingham first in Madrid. Neymar's first season. What? Like if we're talking ability, if we're talking accomplishments, yes, obviously Bellingham. He forgazed himself some individual awards. Won obviously La Liga. Neymar won Liga and won La Liga Player of the Season. Neymar won Liga and Player of the Season. But then obviously Bellingham won the Champions League, then with the UEFA Super Cup and all of that. But player for player, come on. I mean, Bellingham wasn't even better than Lunin last season for Madrid. Lamine or Mbappe as a teenager? Tough one. I think Lamine Yamal, not to be recency biased, but it's more about the stature of the games. Those two Inter Milan games, the Madrid games. I mean, it's never been closer. It's never been closer. Because that Mbappe, where he showed me in the Champions League knockout stages, Yamal has now shown it. Obviously, before he was playing more of a weak Dortmund, Benfica, he still did great, not taking that way. But then when he did it versus Inter, Madrid in the Cup final, and Madrid in El Clasico recently, I potentially may have to go with Lamine Yamal. Haaland and Højlund. Haaland. Hüseyin and Kubarsi. I haven't watched that much of Hüseyin. Gotta be honest. So I'm picking Kubarsi. Pedri versus Bellingham. Pedri. Yamal versus Mbappe. Both this year. Lamine Yamal. Desiree Doue versus Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. At the moment. Donnarumma or Courtois? Donnarumma. Vitinho or Neves? Just because it's a little bit early with Neves. But, you know what? I gotta be honest. I think Neves offers more. It's more impactful on the pitch than Vitinho. I think so, yeah. Dani Olmo or Bruno Fernandes? The thing with Dani Olmo, he can't do it on a consistent basis. Not because he's not consistently good, but because he's injured. And actually, he dropped some stinkers now in the big games for Barca. I'm going to give it to Bruno Fernandes. He's had a great season at United. But ability, yeah, I'm going to give it to Bruno. R9 or Thierry Henry? R9. Dembele and Mbappe all time? Dembele. Rodrigo versus Nani? Nani. Yamal or Rafinha? Yamal. Barcola or Doue? Doue. Nuno Mendes or Guardiol? Nuno Mendes. Kenan Yildiz or Alejandro Garnacho? Kenan Yildiz. Vitinha, João Neves? João Neves. Prime Hazard, Prime Alexis Sanchez. Great one there. Yeah, give it to Hazard. Marquinhos at 21, Beraldo at 21. I don't remember that much from Marquinhos at 21 because I was like 13, 14 when Marquinhos was 21. I'm going to say Marquinhos at 21. Cristiano or Messi? Lionel Messi. Prime Cavani or Haaland debut season at City? Haaland. Prime Benzema or Prime Suarez? Prime Benzema. Prime Isco or Prime Coutinho? Prime Isco. Ulisses or Lamine Yamal? Lamine Yamal. Prime Ramos or Prime Thiago Silva? Prime Thiago Silva. Irmendo mannen. Pogba or Özil? Maybe an unpopular one, but Pogba. Akhliouche or Mustafa Tuano? Mustafa Tuano. Cherky or Rodrigo Mora? Cherky. If you buy two of them to PSG, which two do you prefer? Cherky and Mustafa Tuano. Paymar or Turtle? Neymar. Bale or Salah? Bale. Modric or Cruz? Modric. KDB or Modric? Modric. Vinny or Rafinha? Vinny. Rodrigo or Yamal? Yamal. Huijsen versus Kubarsi. Kubarsi. Vinny versus Ferran. Vinny. Jude versus Furman. Jude. Pedri versus Vitinha. Pedri. Barcola versus Doue. Doue. Rafinha versus Salah. Salah. Bastoni Ruben Diaz. Bastoni. Cherki or Fabian. Cherki. Henry or Salah. Henry. Vitinha or Bruno. Bruno Guimarães. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Kubarsi or Asensio? Kubarsi. Asensio, look, I get it. I mentioned it before with Pedri and Bellingham, you know. As rival clubs, you always want to put, you know, two similar positions against each other, but, like, Kubarsi needs some respect. Don't put Asensio with him. You see what I see? Could be the next Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe or Lamine Yamal? Currently, Yamal, but, like, that's like Mbappe is one of the weirdest players. It's like Mbappe is like at the later. Mbappe's playing like he's like 35. Oh, you know, before Mbappe. Nah, obviously Mbappe, but now Yamal, I can give it to him. Such a fugazi player. Suarez or Benzema? Benzema. De Jong or Casado? Shout out to De Jong, man. Shout out to De Jong. He has surprised me. Dembele, Mbappe, Dembuz. Bruno Fernandes and De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves or Kvara? Kvara. Isco, Bernardo Silva. Isco. Thiago Alcantara or Pogba? Pogba. Özil or KDB? Özil. PSG Mbappe or PSG Neymar? PSG Neymar. Like, PSG Neymar. Mbappe doesn't even touch that. Cancelo or Kunde? Cancelo. Vinicius or Dembele? Dembele. Mbappe or Alisson? Alright, that's a weird one. I'm still giving it to Mbappe. Kvara and Desiree Doue. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Hugo Fernandez, next GOAT, and Lamine Yamal. No clue who Hugo Fernandez is. Maybe he's from Madrid, but I might give it to Lamine Yamal. Bastoni and Gabriel. Bastoni. Curtis Jones on his day versus Vitinha. Still Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia versus Vinny. Kvaradona. Kubarsi Pacho. Tight one here, baby. Tight one here. Kubarsi, Pacho, Kubarsi. I'm going to give it to Kubarsi. Yamal or Mudryk? Yamal. Palmer or Foden? Palmer. Wirtz or Elise? Wirtz. Yamal or Doue? Currently Yamal. Mbappe Prime or Henry Prime? Mbappe Prime. Yamal at 17 versus Mbappe 18? I think Yamal at 17 slightly edges it. Dembele or Yamal? Dembuz. Bastoni or Konate? Bastoni. Hazard or Salah? Hazard. Kroos or Modric? Modric. Their prime. Dybala, Griezmann. Griezmann. Olmo, Bellingham? Olmo. Denzel Dumfries or Ashraf Hakimi? Ashraf Hakimi. Firmino, Olmo? Olmo. Peak Messi or peak Ronaldo? Peak Messi. Verratti or Xavi? Verratti. Now, we respect Xavi. Xavi. Leao, Barcola. Leao. Neymar, Vinny, Mbappe. Yeah, Neymar is better than Vinny and Mbappe together. Yeah, Neymar. Van Persie or Drogba? Drogba. Barcola, Doue. Doue. Dembele or Messi for PSG? Oh, Dembele already. Dembele this season has more goals than Messi had in his 2 seasons at PSG. Kvara and Dembuz. As I said before, currently I'm going to give it to Dembuz. But Kvara is going to shock people next season. Shock even me. Leao Kvara. Kvara. Vinicius or Anthony? I mean, this season, Anthony. Overall, Vinicius. Nuno and Balde? Come on. One of Balde's idols is Nuno Mendes. Gotta be Nuno. Frimpong and Alexander Rat-Arnold. Frimpong clear of the Rat. But no, Trent. I mean, both can't defend, but Arnold better offensively. Firmino, Olmo. Olmo. Bruno Fernandes or Palmer? I think Palmer will go above Bruno, but at the moment, Bruno. Caicedo, João Neves. João Neves. Zlatan or Leva? Zlatan. Doue or Kvara? Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Desiree Doue or Saka? I'm gonna still give it to Saka. Frimpong versus Trent in recent years. Trent. Pacho or Kubarsi? As I said, I slightly edge it to Kubarsi, man. Zlatan Cavani, gotta be Zlatan. Ibrahimovic, Zlatan, man. Bellingham or Vinny? Vinny. Mbappe or Vinny? Mbappe. Like, not. Like, yeah, Mbappe. Skelly Balde? Balde. Lamine or Mbappe? I mean, it is Mbappe, but I'm gonna still give it to Mbappe. João Neves or Vitinha? I say I gotta give it to João Neves, man. Hazard or Salah? Hazard. All in their prime. Özil, Modric. Modric. De Bruyne or Cruz? De Bruyne. Okocha or Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho. Aguero or Vardy? Aguero. Buffon or Neuer? Neuer. Bale or Robin? Robin. Vitinha, Neves? Neves. Lee, Warren? Lee. Barcola, Doue? Doue. Beraldo, Tape? Beraldo. Dembele, PSG. Neymar, PSG. Neymar. Rafinha, Yamal? Yamal. Lunin or Safanov? Lunin. Vinicius or Garnacho? Vinicius. Zidane or Ronaldinho? Zizou. Zara Emery or Gavi? I like currently Gavi. But honestly, it's battle of mid. Scholes or Gerard? Scholes. Marcus Rashford, Leao? Leao. Stegen or Szczesny? Szczesny. Stegen stinks, man. Rafinha, Vinicius? Vinicius. Mbappe, Yamal? Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz or Barella? Fabian Ruiz. Gakpo or Barcola? Barcola. Versatile or David Silva? David Silva. Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe. Current Rafinha or Prime Messi? Prime Messi. Hakimi and Trent? Hakimi. Sancho, Yamal? Yamal. Vinicius or Kvara? Kvara. Kubarsi or Dean Huijsen, I guess? Kubarsi. Thierry Henry and Neymar. Neymar, clear. Trent versus Bradley. I was talking about the other Liverpool. Yo, just for you, Zobo LFC, Bradley. Shout out to Bradley. Paxed Mbappe. Barcola, Leao. Leao. Vitinha or Pedri? Pedri. And that finishes it off for name me the two players. Some of them we went quickly through, some sniperino, and some of them were a bit tough. Let me know in the comments down below which ones did you guys disagree with. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If this video hits over 150 likes, we will do part 2. That's been it from boy PSGINT, and as usual, allez, allez, allez Paris.